Joe Ray here with Lowrider. We are back in the San Francisco Bay Area. As I said before, Lowrider, the Golden Arch. We're back at the Cow Palace for King of the Streets, which happens tomorrow. But you know what happens today? It's an indoor-outdoor event. Everybody's setting up. Let's have a look at Kryptonite. All right, everybody, so we're in the San Francisco Bay Area at the historic Cow Palace, as you can witness right there by that building. Lots of cars outside here. One of them that stands out a lot, and most of them are all rags, is the Escándalo. You see the Impala saying. Guys, introduce yourselves. Tell me about your car club, man. Go ahead. You start
My name is Javier Alvarez. My son Eddie. My other son Andy. DJ Crazy, John.
Which one is your car?
I got this 61 Impala right here.
Tell us a little bit about the club, man. How did you guys get together?
We were together in another club, and then we all decided to join. A couple of us decided to go a different route and joined up with mostly more closer friends. And
Yeah.
What you see is what you get right here. About 10 cars in our club right now. I got this one, the 61. It was freshly restored in 2017. It was from another friend of ours in the club, and I got it off his hands. It was restored in Martinez, California, at J&M Auto Customs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's a pastel green color, as you see. Some engraving on it, done by Crazy Cutting.
Wow.
1959 insert, Chrome 350 engine, as you see right here.
So how many cars are in the club? How many members are in the club, first of all?
Members were about 10 members. Yeah, 10.
And
10 members and like about 15 cars.
And everybody owns a classic, pretty much a classic rag, right?
Correct. We go from 55 to 64.
All convertible. That's beautiful, man. All convertibles only? No hard tops, huh?
No.
Oh, wow. That's good, man.
Somebody has a hard top, we got friends that help them out and get a convertible.
So have you guys been to the King of the Streets before?
Yes.
You're pretty happy it came over here? This is a historic place.
Yes. We used to come here when Lowrider was doing it here.
Yes,
back
sir.
in the day.
And it's good that we're back.
Exactly.
Took a little bit too long there, but unfortunately, things happened back then, and we've evolved. We're more family and traditionally oriented now. So that's sometimes why we can't back one person sometimes.
Likewise, yeah.
It all, but man, we're all in it together. No matter we're out here in this Bay Area, or we can head on down to the South San Diego Bay Area. We're all responsible for each other, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful cars. A lot of car clubs out here, that have good ass rights.
And that's why I'm here, man, because you guys are respecting the lowrider world. I don't say nation or the planet if you want. You're representing it very well with all these rags, these classic rags, man. They're all beautiful. So it doesn't matter where we're at. This is who we are.
Exactly.
So your sons are going to grow into this too for you?
Oh yes, they will.
These
They're
cars are
working
kind of
on it.
expensive. They've been working on a good job.
Yeah.
They have to.
Well, they're still going to school right now, so hopefully soon they'll get a good job and get themselves a convertible.
You guys got a good thing going, man. I hope you know that.
Thank you.
Very nice car club, man. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Big Dad proud, huh? Thanks. All right, everybody, Joe Ray. We're here at the Cow Palace, San Francisco Bay Area for King of the Streets. You know the man, you know the wife, you know the legends. since this car debuted, since it first broke out, there is nothing that I can see here that has been different. It still looks brand new. And I don't know how you guys do it, because you have to envy to have a car like this. But after even a teardown, just to build this thing up and present it like you do on jack stands, mirrors all the time, and then have to take this down, it's a full-time job per year if you do a few shows, right?
Right.
I was watching you guys yesterday, and you're a little bit slower now than you used to be. You guys got to get in better shape. But does it get old eventually, or no, when you have something this pristine?
Actually, for me, it gets super old. She loves it. We haven't shown since 2019. Obviously, COVID hit, but we just kind of haven't been into it much. We've been driving the car a little bit, so I had 2 years worth of dust and road grime on it. Michelle loves it. She's still into it. She signed us up for this show behind my back. I didn't even know. She said, by the way, this is where we're going. I said, all right. It's a lot of work. I mean, I do love it. It's my passion, but man, it's a lot of work.
Michelle, cleaning a car like this, helping detail it, is it worse than cleaning house?
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a maid that cleans my house, so I'm okay with doing this.
Also, then she's your personal maid. That is great.
Hey, but to be honest, without her, she's the backbone of this whole thing, man. She can set this car up by herself, from head to toe. Sometimes she does. I get stuck talking with people, and she can handle it.
Beautiful, you guys.
Thank you.
And the competition's getting close.
Oh, man.
everybody, so you know this, Lowrider is back in the San Francisco Bay Area. That's the Cow Palace. This is the Mothership. This man, everybody out here should know who he is. He doesn't have his basketball with him, but he's got his 59 Impalas. Take it away.
Yeah, you know, I had to come down to the Bay. I played out here for 6 years, man, and I love it. You know, I missed it. I never actually brought the Mothership, so I was proud to come down here to the Cow Palace and hang out with all my low-ride comrades. Joe Ray, they, you know, I came a little late, but they got me in the show, and I really enjoyed myself. And man, if you miss this one, you don't miss next year, man. It's gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's great. I love it, I appreciate it, I love everybody out there, man. Let's keep doing it, keep this low ride thing going. Let's go.
There you go.
I got 5, but it seemed like forever.
Oh, that's what low riding's all about, the
No doubt.
sacrifices and the passion, right?
Yes.
So I see that you guys are all over here, scattered here with different types of cars. What's up with the Cow Palace coming back here? You guys know the history.
Yes.
Is it good to be back home?
It's good to be back here. It's been a while.
Were you guys, it's only one chapter?
No, we have a total of 7 chapters. We got East Palo Alto, we got Stockton, we got Sacramento, we got Modesto, we have Las Vegas. Where else? Oklahoma.
And LA.
That's
7
good,
chapters.
Man. That's good. And everybody keeps in touch with each other. Right?
Today, I think we have, 20 members here?
About 20 members.
About 20 members.
And it should catch about another 5 or 6.
Before we hit the cruise. We're going to hit the cruise today.
So you guys were all over there watching the hop, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
They're just putting it down there.
Something different. Some of us should have entered.
None of these cars here can go handle some business down there?
Oh, yes.
Don't
See
need
that, see that green
Yeah.
Cutlass over there?
A lot of these riders.
And that gray Lincoln right there.
Black Lincoln right
Black
here.
Lincoln over there.
Yes.
We can go over there and serve some.
Oh, no doubt.
We even put some on this camera right now.
So they must have paid you guys to stay here. Don't go down that hill. Don't go down that hill.
Don't go down the hill.
Give somebody else a chance, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that you guys are scattered all over the country, man.
Definitely.
Loving it.
And you're representing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
And
out
that
to
is-
Smiley, our founder.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So you guys have been to both halls already and checked out the rides in there?
We haven't even made it down that far.
But we're looking forward
We're
to
about
it.
to go.
You're looking forward to the cruise from here to the mission.
Yeah. Right. And not only
That's coming in
that,
a little bit.
not only that, they have a cruise going on in San Mateo today too. We have a member out of San Mateo that's going to start a chapter, and we're going to go and support him.
That's good, guys.
Yeah.
I got one last thing, Joe. Man,
Yeah.
it's been a blessing, man, to get with all the riders, with their families, after this pandemic last year. And it's been great, and this is what it's all about. And we just want to share that love, and we just want to send Lamb Low love and wishes to best and healthy going forward.
We still
For
saying
all the
stay
riders
safe,
and
though.
all the families out there. Yes.
You have to stay safe. But
all
you know
Stay
what?
safe.
All day.
When you put things into perspective, what happened to us the last year and a
Yes,
half,
yes.
2 years going into it now.
Yes.
Now that things are opening up,
Yes.
it made us take a step back and appreciate all the qualities of life living as Americans.
Yes.
Well, most Americans don't live the life like we do with lowriders, right? But like I said, we're on a different planet, but at least we got a better perspective and we appreciate everything. And we're more grateful now.
doubt.
Now, when we go into it, we don't
Yeah.
take anything for granted.
Right.
Real talk.
And we got to
Real
make
talk.
sure that they get the same life.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's
If
like
not
starting
better.
off fresh, and here we go again these next couple of years. But I mean, we're going to get crowds and cars everywhere right now
man.
because everybody's going to be
Yeah,
not
everybody
gonna
wanna
get
get
out
out.
there, man.
They do.
Get out.
We don't
They
know
do.
where to hop, just park them out here or
Yes.
jump in that cruise pretty soon
Yes.
or go inside those halls. We're so
Yes.
excited.
But no, or
grocery store, baby.
Or
Go to the
jump in
grocery
this,
store. Yeah, grocery
or
store.
jump in this
Jump in the
68
Lobo.
Buick Skylark.
There you go.
And let that hair blow and do your thing and listen to the good music.
Damn right. All right, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks
Joe.
for having us
Oh,
here,
All
man.
right,
man.
thank you,
Good
Joe.
luck
Much
down the
love.
way, too,
God
man.
bless.
See you guys down the road.
You
all
better
right?
know it.
God bless you guys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right, everybody. That's called a dream catcher. It's a dream to catch one of these 57s, especially like this, and it's locked up on display. We've seen this in Vegas. It blew me away when I saw it. All that undercarriage that you just saw right now, I think your only competition in the show is that little pedal car next to you, right?
Probably.
Tell everybody about your car. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey, my name is Adrian. I'm from Northern California, San Ramon. This car was built in 2000, started in 2018, took about 9 months to complete. Its first show was Vegas 2019. We busted it out. The car was built by CNC in Anaheim. Hoppos did all the hydraulics. Interior was done by California Upholstery. So they did an awesome job.
Everybody, so Lowrider's back in the San Francisco Bay. This is the Impalas, but these are the Traditionals Car Club. Chris Rourke Jr. looks just like Dad, knows the whole game of the whole club. He's going to introduce us. We're going to take a walk all the way down. They're going to introduce us to some of their members and their beautiful cars and their standards. So introduce yourself, and we'll take it from here.
Chris Rourke Jr., Traditionals Car Club, Division 1. This is Kryptonite, 59 Impala. Owner, Angel Gomez here. Car was built by CNC Customs and going for lowrider here this year. See how it plays out in Vegas. Take a look at this masterpiece.
How long did it take to build something like this?
This car took 12 years. This car was actually painted before the final score was even about to be built. Got put on the back burner, but it's the day.
So the Rourkes are well known for these type of undercarriages. They come in different colors from the 58s, and this one is no different. All nothing but detail and some heavy metal craftsmanship, right?
Yep. Lots of custom parts, one-off pieces, custom Trailmaster spotlights, minis. all machine out of billet aluminum. Probably one of my favorite parts about this car. Yep, this is Robert Lopez, founder.
How you doing?
You guys about 63.
63 convertible Chevy Impala, known as Hawaiian Punch. This is an original traditional member's car. It was sold to Calvin, which is coming into the club now. It was brought back to CNC Customs for their special touch on the engine compartment. As you can see, all the customized engine parts here, as well as the customized hydraulic system setup. And the paint scheme was done by Technicolor, and it was laid out beautifully. She is absolutely gorgeous. Take her walk around.
All the exterior trim on this car is all billet aluminum, the rocker mold, and also the side mold. Down the lineup, we got Dave Miller here with the 63 Impala convertible.
Yep. So Dave, you know you have the baddest car in the whole show, right? It doesn't matter all the colors in here because black always kicks ass.
I appreciate that.
This thing looks flawless, man. I've been around it and I told you the only thing you can ever see when you get to this level are all the little bad points that you still have to fix. And I can't find any on here, and I know you don't.
Yeah, we're not gonna point them out.
No, but I mean it's beautiful, all the way down the body and everything. I mean, black on black is always going to be hard to beat.
Yep, and I really appreciate that. Body and paint was done by myself, so that's a big compliment.
Go ahead and
Especially
say
coming
it.
from you.
Go and tell them all PPG.
Oh, yep, fully PPG paint. 383 stroker, Zenith wheels, Ciadella interior, RJ hydraulics in the trunk.
Alright guys, take you to this other 63 here, owned by Ron Moppins, aka Triple OG.
Triple
There you
OG.
go.
There you go. 63, Joe. Yes, sir.
La Serena, belongs to Traditionalist Car Club. I've been in there for 8 years. The 63 convertible. She's a street car. We drive her every weekend. We have a lot of fun, me and my girl. She's a great car. She's sitting on Pesco hydraulics aircraft. Done by Rob, Blacktop Rob from LA. She's a baby.
Most of you guys will see this car on Instagram pictures, videos, hitting all the boulevards around Northern California. This car gets out every weekend. Really puts a different meaning to like putting your plaque out there on the streets. Here we got Cleve Mathis's 68 Impala convertible. This is Angelo, aka Shadow in the club. He'll take you around his car and show you, talk about it. This is the second show, freshly built, young car.
First of all, the hideaways and truckables,
badass,
they're worth more than a car now.
Yeah, hard
here,
to find, yeah. So yeah, 68 Impala, justified, freshly out. Like I said, you know, got on 13s, cross laces.
What kind of gold finish do you have on that?
What's that?
Your paint job.
The paint job? It was done by 707 Customs in Fairfield.
This is a special mix.
Yeah. Interior by Santana Interiors. Yeah.
actually one of the best parts of this car. If you look, it's super clean, super underrated. It's just really detailed out, really clean. Not overdone. Flows with the car perfect.
Along for the hydraulics. Put together by CNC Customs, Chris Short Senior and Junior. They made in it, so they're helping put it together.
Moving on to Vince Ozuna and his 51 Chevy Deluxe.
My name is Vincent Osuna. This is my wife, Michelle.
Hi.
We're the owners of the 51 Deluxe. Freaky Behavior is the name of the car. It's a candied paint job, Oriental blue. It's painted by Richard Lopez and Armando Serrano from Auto Color Studio. It's a frame-off car. The build was by CNC Customs, hydraulics, body, the frame modifications. It's got a 4-inch suspension. Hydraulics is a double whammy setup of all custom parts.
A lot of cleaning, husband and wife team. Takes a whole weekend sometimes.
Yes. Whole weekend.
It never ends once you get over there.
More than one weekend.
Oh yeah.
A few weeks to get to this level here.
So there you go, everybody. The traditionals are here, taking over the Cow Palace, which is their homeland in such a way, right?
Yep.
But they're going to be in Las Vegas too in a couple more months, and they have their other division that's going to join up with this lineup. So watch out, they're going to make that place their home too, right, Chris?
Yep, we also have one more car busting out in Scottsdale for Vegas. That'll be done, and we'll see everyone in Vegas. That concludes the Traditionals lineup.
There you
Thank
go,
you,
man.
Joe.
No, thank you.
Right on.
Just like Dad there. These guys load up and they go anywhere. You name it, their plaque, these colors are everywhere. They got miles behind them. And this man, introduce yourself to everybody. He's going to introduce us to the rest of his club members. They're not all here because some of your guys are somewhere else.
San Diego.
Let them all know it's your show.
I'm Big Rob, represent Travel Team. This is my 57 Bel Air, West Coast in 57. Built this car from the ground up. Do a lot of work myself. Get some help of paint shops. SNK Auto Body helped me out with this paint on this car.
Still looks good as it did on that cover with Lowrider.
Yes, I was Lowrider magazine cover car. This is actually my third time showing the car since I built it.
That's why it still looks good.
Yeah. It's got 2 Mexico pumps. Built the set myself.
This is your next member down the line here.
Over here we got Mary Jane 64. Julio. This is Julio Montero. This is Mary Jane 64. This is his car.
How's it going, guys?
Tell us about that interior you have all lit up.
This is my ride, Mary Jane 64. It's a 64 Impala, painted and built by S&K Auto Body. The hydraulics, the interior is done by R&R Design and True Auto Trim in Fresno and out of Central Coast, R&R. And then a lot of the car was also built by my friend Rob, Big Rob. He helped me out with a lot of the things on the car.
Does he have a lot to do with that?
Actually, Rob did help me out a lot with that, yes.
How long did it take to get that moved in that trunk like that?
Like a year.
A year? That's just right, man.
Yeah. But S&K, Steve Burke from Visalia, they painted the car, did the patterns. The murals were done by Daniel Barriga out of Lodi, Barriga's Fine Arts. So yeah, it was a lot of people that are loving it. And sure was
light up, all the lights, everything you got going on in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That take another year to do that?
Pretty much what we got invested in the car, it's about a 4-year build right now. But we're still going, it never stops.
It never stops.
It never stops, yeah. So.
Beautiful.
This car belongs to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I actually built this car for myself, and I ended up selling it to Pete. He's here showing with us, representing the travel team. But this is a 1-year build here.
1-year build, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the setup. Basically the ground up.
All right, Rob, introduce us to the 209 legend right here in this beautiful Monte
Remember,
Carlo,
everybody, the famous 209 legend.
What's going on? Tell us about that Monte Carlo.
This car was built by me and my brothers. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, but it did. It's kind of hard to see people work with their families and do things that me and my brothers did off. Can't say too much. I'm just glad that it came out the way it did, and we're able to do what we can and do what we do and support all these shows. And that's about it, man.
To an Oldsmobile Cutlass. Before we introduce the owner, everybody loves these cars, man. Even the Buick Regals, that body style, they all want to know where they can find one, and they all want to build one, but nobody does. But here's one right here in perfect condition, an example to everybody. Let everybody know your name.
77 Cutlass, Jose Cabrera, second owner, got it out in the country. Original owner was an old lady, about 90 years old. Went through the whole car, put a sunroof in it. Yeah, come on, sir. Basically, this was the plain Jane. It wasn't the Landau or the one with all the power windows, power stuff. This is just the plain Jane. Crank up windows, but like I said, it's all been redone, recarpeted. Had these wheels made in LA. They're 82 spoke Zenith cross lanes. Everybody has 72 spokes. These are custom made 82 spokes. Of course, with the 520s, all the undercarriage has been dropped. Rear end, all chromed, exhaust system, everything. Basically, almost off the frame.
Beautiful car, man.
Thank you very much.